Welcome back, folks. More of Cognition.
A
Nothing
place
up here.
like this?
See, I've run into a slight little snafu right now, honestly. I had done some of this stuff. So we know the threatening letter goes with, not with that, sorry. With this. So we got this much.
The dean wrote this? So that's what he's hiding. The financial records must be real.
Well, right. So, like, we've gotten that far, right? And now it seems as obvious as giving... I guess I just don't know what to do with the SD card. I played a little bit, and then, I only ended up getting, like, 5 minutes in, and I had to go. I got a phone call. So...
I don't need to see that again. I'll call Terrence. This is not...
So, the problem, like, the obvious thing now, at least to me, is to go to Dean Chapman with this stuff now. Be like, hey, dude? Yeah.
Dean Chapman?
Hello, Agent Reed.
But, see, like, if I give him this memory card, right? Oops.
Thanks for your time.
Of course.
If I give him the memory card,
Yeah, it's time the dean and I had a talk about this.
but we can't talk about this. Now, the only thing that possibly is
Your
I see...
threats are worthless, Kelsey. No one will believe a dropout over me. And if you keep this up, I can make your life hell. You'll never get into another college, and you may never even find a decent job. Put an end to this before it's too late. There's no signature. Something was ripped off here. I can still see the bottom of the letters that were on it.
So I'm not sure if that's what I'm missing, but obviously the threatening letter and this envelope go together. But, like, I can't... If I try to give him the threatening letter...
Now I need some physical...
So the only thing that I can think of is that little scrap of paper that I'm still missing. But I am... I don't know. Maybe it's still in here?
This is not going to work.
Oh, right, the key? Do I still have that? No, I don't even have that anymore. So I've gotten everything out of that.
Can I talk to you?
Oops.
That's all for now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just not sure what I'm missing at this point. Like, I feel like I have enough to pin him. There is no one at the well, Terrence isn't at the morgue anyway, and you can't use your printer, as far as I could tell, your computer or printer to print the information on the SD card. So, and I still can't get into here.
Doesn't look like he's home.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really... So the only thing I can think of is that there is that other scrap of paper. But I gotta find that little scrap of paper. That's the note from Mom and Dad, right?
Dear Kelsey, we miss you so much, sweetheart. We just want to know you're safe. We wanted you to have a place to come back to from wherever it is you've gone. Please call us as soon as you can if you find this. Love always, Mom and Dad. Talk about depressing.
It's not in the wastebasket.
DJ Abhorrent spinning on Fridays at Jaunty. It's got that roll right out of bed.
So there's gotta be...
Who the hell put that? That thing looks like it's about to... Fancy keyboard. Do all... Her bathroom is pretty tiny. What's a cute little guy like you? It's a basement apartment. It wouldn't be worth the trouble. Second-hand twin bed. No cable box, but it does.
Alright, let's make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Vent, dinosaur window, vent. No, I've clicked on everything in here.
A place like this? Melissa's not there.
Alright, so...
Dean Chapman?
Hello, wait.
I mean, is it possible that they just want a comparison? Threatening letter.
May I take a copy of this?
Well, do you need it for something?
Yes.
I'm thinking of having some stationery of my own made. I'd like a sample of something nice to work from.
Go right ahead. My secretary can give you the name of our supplier.
Thanks.
That must be it. Right? If I combine Berkeley stationery with
They
threatening letter...
match. This was written on official Berkeley stationery. So, Kelsey threatened the dean with
That's what it
stolen
is.
financial records, and he sent her that letter to get her to back down. The idiot even used his own stationery. I think it's time Dean Chapman and I had a little talk.
Hello, Dean Chapman. What's kind of cool, I find too, especially in a game like this, is that there is no walkthrough really yet. They may have one. I'm not sure, but like that's kind of cool that you can't be tempted to just look anywhere for it.
One more time, Chapman. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No, I've told you everything.
I really hate being lied to. First you lied about knowing Kelsey and that she worked here. Now you're lying about why she stopped working here, when, and why she dropped out altogether.
You have no proof of any of that.
I'm sorry, sir. I believe I do. This letter?
This letter was sent to Kelsey's personal post office box months ago. Whoever wrote it ripped off the top to conceal the letterhead.
What has that got to do with me?
They didn't rip quite enough off. The bottom of a few letters are left. Letters that match your office stationery.
That's all that proves is someone used a piece of Berkeley stationery to write this. Do you know how many offices carry that?
You're right, but that's not all there is.
Oh, oh, oh! A little bit of this for you.
These files prove that you've been taking gifts from the Susie K. Lending Institution for at least 4 years. Students get referred and ripped a new one on interest rates, and suddenly you're going on really nice family vacations and getting instruments signed by Yo-Yo Ma and the Beatles.
That's, those are falsified reports.
I highly doubt it, and a little scrutiny from the experts will prove one way or the other. How are you feeling about your odds in that bet, Daniel?
Why don't you come with me?
The letterhead, these financial records, plus the fact that Kelsey had access to this office and your reports. And your personnel records over there will no doubt back that up. And the fact that you lied about knowing her. I think I've got a great story for the Boston Globe. How about you?
What do you want?
The truth, you piece of shit. Did Kelsey Gardner work in your office?
Yes, she did.
And why was she fired?
She threatened me. She said she had proof that I was corrupt, and if I didn't get her scholarship back, she'd turn me in.
So you threatened her right back?
I thought it'd make her back off.
You knew she was never gonna get a loan from them, didn't you?
Who they give money to is out of my hands. I just refer people, that's all.
And collect all the perks paid for in interest by your students.
It's a consultant's fee.
It's a conflict of interest the size of Russia, and it's illegal, jackass. How many students are living off ramen thanks to your referrals while you're taking trips to Dubai? What happened the last time you spoke with Kelsey?
She came here to tell me she was dropping out, and she said she would go to the police with the file. She was screaming, threatening, out of control, and I was honestly scared. I sent that letter to make her back off. I never heard from her, and then she went missing.
How convenient for you.
I told you I had nothing to do with her disappearance.
Now we're getting somewhere. What else are you hiding?
I got a package this morning. I think it's from Kelsey. It came by messenger, and inside it was this charm.
Another silver charm. Consider yourself lucky to be alive, Chapman. The victims all were found with charms like this.
I'm a target? Well, you need to help me. You need to protect me.
Don't worry. You'll be very safe down at the station.
What?
I'm FBI, Chapman. Did you really think I wasn't going to tell the police about this? Do yourself a favor and don't leave town. The boys in blue will be in touch soon.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I kind of hate it
yes.
when I need to save assholes like you. I'll give Kelsey this much. She had every reason to hate you.
Excellent. I would say the only thing, and it's a little bit of a, I guess not as important. When you click on Chapman with the SD card, it says, I need to have a talk with him. Maybe just something, along the lines of, I still just need a little bit more, something like that. I mean, they do pretty well with the letter there. It's saying, now I just need physical evidence. But to change that wording even, now I just need to prove this came from, Dean Chapman or something. Just because I assumed the physical evidence was my little SD card. But, well, I guess even that, the Cognition, maybe I'm just talking out my butt. Let's head to the FBI headquarters here. Alright, let's charm this stuff up. Time to cog. Doop, 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 doop.
That's a lot of blood. What happened? That's the alley where Longmore was killed. This can't just be a coincidence.
Can we get there? Is it back at the overview? There we go. So Longmore was... Huh. Interesting.
Erathan Avenue. Same street sign that was in my vision. Same alleyway Longmore died in. This is a little too big to be a coincidence. But what's the connection? Erathan Avenue. Same... Those two...
I'm not sure what I would use on it.
This is not...
Like, what would you use on?
Erathan Avenue.
Maybe a cog? No. Clearly I'm gonna have to use that for something.
One of the charms gave me a vision of this dumpster. One of the charms...
Oh, piecing each one. Okay. Alright, so the mask is going with the dumpster. I gotta... Oh man, I don't know if I can't see the vision again clearly without doing this, but... So the violin looks... The piano's by the blood. The violin is... I don't even know what that is. Oh, whoa.
I don't need to check...
Let's try putting the violin there.
Erathan Avenue.
That's what it kind of looked like, right? Now you need a third. Where the hell is the... Doesn't seem to be anything else. I mean, the mask was definitely by the dumpster. You know what? Let's take the charms back. Let's get a better look. Give me you. Oh, here we go. There's different spots here. Did this go there? I mean, I don't really remember. See, this looks like it's a whole nother area, but we've got the, oh, you know, shut up, timer. We've got the masks there, the violin and the G clef there, and the piano it looks like is in a third spot. So let's put the G clef here. And it looks like there should be a third spot. Now we'll cut off. As always, folks, thanks for watching. Tune in the next episode of Cognition, an Erica Reed thriller. Episode 2, The Wise Monkey. Thanks for watching, everybody.